Hello, I'm Jennifer Castoldi, and I'm here to bring you the newest edition of Trendease DesignVision. Today we're going to look at inspirations that stretch outside of the box. Lots of innovation and lots of inspiration in new product categories. The first innovation we're going to talk about is space technology. Now, you may wonder, what does space technology have to do with the home? Well, NASA has come out with many new innovations that translate quite well into home fashion. This chair here, it takes open cell viscoelastic foam, which for all intents and purposes is memory foam. So when you sit on this chair, it takes the heat from your body and it creates a very personalized, comfortable seating experience. It also has the largest piece of bent wood ever on a chair. And also, we have the sofa. It may look like a solid block, but it is also made of memory foam, so looks can be deceiving. As soon as you sit down, give it a couple of seconds, and it's very comfortable. Other inspirations outside of the box? Automobiles. We are seeing a lot of influence from cars in furnishings. Take, for example, this wonderful chair. It looks a bit like a car. It's made of fiberglass, and it was designed not by a product designer, but by Mr. Harold Belker, who's formerly an employee at Porsche and Mercedes-Benz. And you know what else is on his resume? He is the one who designed the Batmobile. So you can zoom away in this armchair. And we also have new seating from the Netherlands that takes inspiration from the car industry. Not necessarily the forms, but the software. And it also is breaking outside of the box because it looks at the way that the human bones grow to create a new pleasing design aesthetic. So whether it's your chair made of aluminum or your chaise lounge of resin, take inspiration from the cars or the human bones. Another thing with cars you may not realize translate into the home are the fenders. You know, the front of the car? Well, what happens is at the factory, if this is bent even the slightest degree off, it has to be thrown out, discarded. It's garbage. But some clever designers down in Thailand have taken these bent fenders and they're turning them into benches. Or, rather than sitting on a bench, why not have a pretty vase to put some flowers in? So you may wonder, what do pens have to do with furniture? I'm going to tell you. You know the fillers? Ink dries out about after 2 years, and pen manufacturers, it's more expensive for them to clean those out and refill them than it is to make new ones. And as a result, 50,000 of these pen fillers are thrown out every week. So, Osusu has done something very clever. They've taken all of these pen fillers and they're making end tables and little stools with them. So right about that. Eco-chic materials can come from anything. You know buttons on your shirts? Well, there's a lot of waste after those buttons are punched out. So we have some clever designers that are taking this material, this plastic material, and mixing it with either resin or stone to create an entirely new material for cabinetry and furniture. Army tents. You know, even when we're not at war, our troops are being trained. There are tents that are constantly being used and constantly being discarded. One of the latest trends is to have designers take this material and create product. We're seeing decorative pillows that are embroidered, or bags for your laptop, your schoolwork, your business work. And what's interesting about this material is every single product that you create is unique. They have different marks from time on them. We also see it in fashion. We have a German designer who's taking the fabric from the tents and creating dresses and skirts. Makeup. Makeup goes through trends as well. About every 6 months, the color of your lipstick, your eyeshadow, your mascara, it changes. And as a result, we have a lot of this powder that's left over. Why not take that powder and apply it to something else, like furniture? Check out these new finishing techniques. If red is too bright for you, you can go a bit more conservative. Try black. Sometimes it's cold out. As winter approaches, you've got to turn on the radiator. Well, radiators aren't the most exciting product category in the world. But that was then. This is now. We've got designers all over the world creating interesting heaters. Take, for example, this wall radiator. It looks more like art than heat. This bench is really interesting. The hot water circulates through the bench, and it was actually commissioned by a club that had such high ceilings that it was too expensive to heat the entire club. So the designer had the challenge to create something that would keep people warm and save energy. So this bench, the people can just lean on it, and it heats their body with the warm water. And when you look closely, you can see beautiful designs going around the pipe. Or we also have this dining table where the wood-burning stove is integrated right into the table, and the table surface and legs are hollow, so the hot air circulates through the furniture, keeping the people right around the table warm. Refrigerators. Have you ever put your hand around or behind the refrigerator? It's actually quite warm. So this young designer has created a little seat right next to the refrigerator. So you can sit there while you're cooking, and it will keep you warm as well. Oh, at the end of a hard day, we all like to recline, lounge, relax, whether it's after work or on the weekend. This chaise lounge hooks up to your hot water heater, and the hot water starts going through the entire chair. It can keep your tea warm, your coffee warm, your slippers warm, and the pipes are bent around certain parts of your body to keep the circulation flowing and to keep you warm. Thank you for joining us this edition of Trendease DesignVision, where we had inspiration outside of the box. The team at Trendease International and Fenders TV would like to thank you and invite you to watch our next episode on inspirational hotels all over the world. See you next time.